Hello, Abby of Abby Tales Pet Services, dog trainer here. I've decided it's high time that I do a video dedicated purely to attention on your terms. For those of you who have seen various of my videos and live Q&As or have talked to me in person or virtually, you will be familiar with this term. It's usually paired with encouraging calm and boundaries as well. But attention on your terms is extremely important. So I've just come off a video call with a new client for my online puppy package. And I was explaining to her the importance of ensuring that intention is on her terms and her family's terms and not on the puppy's. Because otherwise we'll get into this vicious cycle of puppy not getting attention, expecting attention, and therefore throwing a tantrum. So whether that be making a god-awful racket or pawing at people, nipping at people, barking at people, jumping at people, just downright unwanted behaviour. Okay? It doesn't mean your puppy is naughty or your dog. It just means that these bad habits have been allowed because they know, before you watch this video, that eventually you are going to crack and you are going to give them attention on their terms. Don't. I know it's easier said than done, but if you ignore this unwanted behaviour, unless they're biting you, but if you ignore this unwanted behaviour and then when they are calm, you call them over to you, so you're inviting them into your personal space, you are initiating contact and you are actually reinforcing recall. So use their name, but also use a recall command, not just their name. So come is usually the most common. I use come. I also use the whistle. I whistle train. I don't use that in the house most of the time, but I pair it. So I'll do a whistle pip and then come. So my dogs have learnt that come is definitely recall and whistle pip is that as well. So it's up to you what you want to go from there, but just be consistent with any command and make sure that everyone in your household and everyone that's going to be in contact with your puppy or your dog, so whether that be family friends that you see, dog walkers, things like that, that they all use the same commands and have the same boundaries and expect the same things from your puppy, dog, so that it's easier for them, puppy or dog, to understand what is expected of them. It'll be a lot easier and make training a lot more enjoyable and they will progress a lot quicker. So yes, attention on your terms. Initiate contact, ignore unwanted behaviour, ignore them demanding attention from you. I know, beautiful big puppy dog eyes, oh, it's heartbreaking, but no. You should not go up to your dog or puppy, they should come to you. It's very important. Leave them be when they're sleeping and leave them be when they've settled themselves down. It's very important that they are encouraged to settle themselves. Whereas if you keep going over to them, that'll be a lot harder for them. Make sure they have safe spaces. They've got beds, they've got a crate, they've got places to go to, especially if you have children. Very important even if you don't have children. And yes, so that's my quick little thing about attention on your terms. Also, an important thing as to why attention on your terms is so essential is if you give your dog attention all the time when they ask for it, why do they need to listen to you when you ask them to do something? They don't. Because they're like, well, I'm going to get attention from you anyway. Whereas if they only get attention from you when you decide, when you deem it appropriate. Ooh, my owner's asked me to do something. I'm getting attention and I'm probably going to get a treat or a toy, whichever you train your dog with, whether it be food or toys. I'm not saying we starve them of attention, most definitely not. But we make sure it's not an open tap all the time, because otherwise it's just going to encourage unwanted behaviour. Okay? Any questions, please pop them in the comments below. You are most welcome to private message me either on Instagram, Facebook, or email abbytailspetservices@gmail.com. If you haven't already, I would most appreciate you subscribing. Give this video a like if it's been helpful. And yes, any questions, throw them at me.